Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Wes here from the BA Tubers. Before we start this video, I just want to say, I might be changing my YouTube name from BA Tubers to Blinky. I'm not too sure, because Blinky is the username I use in all my games, pretty much. Maybe not, all of them, but most of them. Quite honestly, most of them, actually. Before we start, I'm just gonna, say that this is going to be the first episode in a series that I'm going to be calling Army Build for any Total War game, I guess. It's going to be called Total War Army Build, I guess. You guys comment the army that you want. I will do a build for you. I did end up finding this army off of the internet because I didn't really know what to do for the first video. So thanks to the internet, I guess. For this army build, I did not do any upgrades just because I didn't really care, I guess. My general is what is it? Crap, I'm so sorry guys. He's a commander for the Ptolemaic Cav. I'm actually gonna go ahead and launch it. So here it is. Okay, so the Ptolemaic Cavalry is the general with the commander. Is followed by 4 Ptolemaic Cavalry, so you got 5 total, I guess you could say. That's just gonna be like your tanky unit, I guess. Not really tanky, but you know, your regular shock cav, melee, pretty much. He's just gonna do the disrupting. You are gonna have 3 skirmisher cav. I honestly picked skirmisher. You can have any melee cav, or like preferred light cav, or camel, because they just do insane fear, I guess. And you could use your archers, but I just like skirmishers. So followed by that, you have your 6 Egyptian slingers, which are going to be standing in front of your pikemen, which can't have their pikes down by at the beginning of the battle. I'd prefer that they don't, just in case you need to pull back, and it won't disrupt your lines as much. But it's your call, honestly. Yeah, your pikemen are just going to be the standard line. They're just going to do their job. You'll see in the you'll see later in the video. The Egyptian slingers, obviously, they're going to be targeting the enemy, weakening them down, trying to soak up some damage, because you don't want your pikemen to take it all, and you definitely don't want your cav, because your cav is a main part of this fight. As you can see, it's like almost half. Yeah, your skirmisher cav, they're going to be harassing a lot. I'll explain that more in the later video. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'll meet you over in the map, which is Demeti. Honestly, it's one of my favorite maps. It has one hill, and it's a very flat map, which is great if you don't want like those ridiculous Rome 2 hill maps with the mountain, and you can't even get your screen above the mountain. Anyway, this is a good map. This is, you know, you guys can test it out. I've done 2 battles, won both the battles, which is pretty nice. I'll probably end up getting a replay sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah. Alright everybody, I'm back, and I have done the deployment. I will show you this right as I click start battle. I'm actually going to pause it. So the deployment that I did was I ended up having my pikemen behind my slingers, obviously, so then you get your shots off. If the melee comes in, then you can retreat back, and then you have the safety of your pikemen, who can form their pike wall, which looks pretty nice. I'm actually going to do that right now, just because, you know what, let's just do that, because just look how sick it is. While they're setting up, I'm going to show you the rest of the deployment. I have the general in the back, just kind of giving everybody the command. If you're able to get everybody in this circle, great. If not, don't really stress about it until later in game. What you have to do, and you just have to remember what's going on in your battle. So, when you're deploying, take a look at your surroundings, see where you are. I saw this hill to my left, right? So I'm gonna throw all my skirmish cav. Try and seize it. If not, like if there are people like right over here, you know what, no big deal. We could just harass them, get out of there, kind of like just play hooky with them. Right in front of my force, I know it's not usual, but it looks pretty nice, and it works pretty well. Put all of your cav in front. It acts as a screen. I know, like, looking down on it like this, people are going to be able to see it, but because Rome 2 has its feature where you can hide stuff, when people are looking down like this is all they see. They just see your cav right in front, And another reason for me spacing them out so far is because if your troops are close to them, they might be able to be seen. Yeah, so that's one reason why I do it, and the other reason is just kind of these guys can harass, and they're heavy, so if you need to, and the opponent's not watching, you can actually charge whenever. And they also have the mobility to go left, right, wherever you need them to go, or even just fall back to be supportive, just in case. I like to just bring them to the loose flanks sometimes, like 2 of them, maybe 3. But I don't always commit all of them. Let's see. Other than that, there's no real big deal about like the whole setup. Just play with your strategy. Use these guys as harassers and chase down units that are big. Like if you're routing people, but they're still pretty big in size, you kind of want to take them out because they might come back. But you know, whatever. Just your kind of strategy. Anyways, yeah, they are actually pretty strong and they're fast. Just watch out for the Carthaginian cav. I'm not really too sure on how fast each of them are, but I know the Iberian cav are pretty fast. So watch out for them. Definitely use these guys not to engage units that are watching you. More of just do a hammer and anvil, or I guess yeah, to like disrupt cav or just disrupt units in general, not head on. But you know, other YouTubers are gonna bash me for this and say that, oh, they might be able to, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you got the general. Again, I use his commander ability just so he can get the rally and everything, just in case everybody's getting tired and restless. Again, if you need to, just retreat your guys behind these lines, but please don't use your pikes while they're retreating because it'll mess up the formation. I mean, unless you want to, but whatever. And then you activate your pikes once they're about like halfway or all the way through. Your decision. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I will run a letter K action just down so that you guys can see all of this sweet action. Get a screenshot if you want. Just go like this. I mean, it just looks really nice. Sorry. Yeah. Well, if you like the video and this formation and I guess build helps you, please just throw a like. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to see more of this, then go ahead and subscribe. I will be doing more. Just ask me what army you want me to do, and I will do your army for you. Thank you, and goodbye.